In the meantime, as these two presidents battle it out, as it were, what happens to the respective economies of China and the United States, and for that matter, of the global economy? What are the ramifications?
So there are really two calendar dates to look at. One is fixed, presidential election in 2020. From, I assume, the White House's perspective, they'll want something done so this, they can say, this was our main competitor, this was the achievement. The other one is what's happening to their respective economies. From the U.S.'s perspective, the issue first is going to be about inflation, because when we extend the range of goods we put tariffs on, and if we do ramp up tariffs next year as has been threatened, we're actually reaching pretty far down into the consumer price index basket. And that will be a coordinating mechanism for people to say, gee, maybe we should rethink our profit margins. Maybe I should rethink my wage bargains. And so we might get more inflation, and more inflation of a regressive type. Because when you think about the goods we're taking in from China, more likely to be sold at Walmart in terms of the consumer portion. For China, it's how do you rotate away from exports when you have already imperiled your national balance sheet? They don't have as much scope. They've already stopped going slower on reform. They're backtracking in terms of deleveraging, but there's a limit to what happens. For the global economy, if they decide the thing to do is depreciate their currency more, you only poke the eye in the treasuries, you poke a stick in the treasury's eye, and you make it much harder for your third countries within the Asian Pacific Rim that sees a more competitive China.